Right, so a very warm welcome to those of you that are resitting or have taken again assessment one for marketing and data analytics. So let me give you some pointers about that. So this is the video presentation, and what I'd invite you to do is to either do it again with the people that you did it with initially if they also need to redo it. But given that it's probably more likely that you're going to need to do it on your own. Okay, that's not a problem. And you can use the same poster that you used last time, or you could update it a little bit. So even though it's been used for a poster presentation that potentially some of your peers have passed, you can use it on your own. Now, some of the key things that you've got to remember for this, keep coming back to the question. So the question is, how does data analytics benefit an organisation? Okay, so you've got your organisation that you've chosen and you're thinking about how they're using data to inform their decisions. Now, it's also a marketing assignment. So with marketing, we need to consider what are marketing concepts that are useful that are connected to data. So they include things like segmenting. Segmenting is where we're grouping our customers together in meaningful ways, and then we decide which ones to target and how to make our offerings attractive by positioning them. So we're going to be thinking about segmenting, targeting, and positioning using data to benefit the organisation. Another thing where we could use data to drive our decisions in a marketing oriented way is to consider the marketing mix. So the product, the place, the price, the promotion, and then potentially the people, the processes, and the physical evidence if we're talking about a service. So again, we can look at how data is used to inform those decisions. And we might do that by looking externally at the environment. So we might look at a pestle. But actually, what I really want you to focus on is the segmentation, targeting, and positioning, and then the marketing mix. So other things that people have looked at that aren't as relevant, so I'm saying to you, be very careful if you consider these. Porters by forces really isn't that relevant in this assignment, and nor is the pestle can be, as long as that data is used to inform their marketing decisions. Now, another thing that I've never seen anyone cover in this assignment so far is the marketing exchange. So, what's in it for the customer and what's in it for the business, and actually looking at data to underpin that so you understand how that's changing and has it changed in the light of COVID as well. So, that's quite interesting to see if there's been an evolution there. When you're doing your presentation, it needs to be 15 minutes. Even if it's on your own, it's 15 minutes and you need to cover the whole of it. You can't just do the bit that you were doing initially. You need to do the whole presentation plus 5 minutes for questions. You need to have your poster on the screen and you need to have yourself on the screen. So in order to do that, I would suggest using this software, which is Screencast-O-Matic. It allows you to share your screen as well as sharing yourself. So I'd say that. Make sure the video and the audio is as good as possible, and there'll be a file upload for the video, so a proper video link. So actually you're not capped in terms of the size of the video, so it can be really good quality, which is important. When you're talking, do it in an animated way, like I'm trying to do now. Don't just read a flat script. That is so dull. And certainly do not read your presentation to me. That is really boring. So people, the things that I would like you to see on your presentation, that it's visual, that it doesn't have lots and lots of words, orally that you're presenting it. Do not write your questions on your presentation because you're presenting them. So you don't need to write them down, and use sources really well. So what I mean by that, even in your verbal presentation, say according to Kotler 1999, whatever, whatever. So then what you're saying, don't just do it in the presentation, use it in your words as well. And rehearse beforehand. So when you present, it's so good. And then where I have seen people present really well together, they've interacted with each other and it's been lovely to see, really good teamwork. But again, you might not have that opportunity if you're doing this one on your own. I will be providing some support. I will have a chance to look at your assessments beforehand, but there'll be a cut-off date and I'll be very clear about that, and anything after that date I will not look at. Bear in mind, poster presentations and videos take a while to upload. So because of this, do not be doing it last minute. People, you do not keep on having chances at this. So if there is no submission by the due time and date, there is no submission. So do it well in advance to give yourself the chance in your video to upload. And if your laptop crashes, it won't be a problem. So please do it in a timely fashion. And there are a number of files to upload. You need to upload your video, you need to upload your mark sheet, so I can use that to mark your assessment with, and you need to upload your poster. No group diary. So your poster, your mark sheet, and the video. You must upload the video or it'll be classed a non-submission. Okay. And the support I'm providing, I will write on this in a section of Moodle, so it's very obvious as to what support you'll be getting and the timescales and deadlines. Wishing you all the very best with it. I realise it's a lot of work, and the resubmissions that I've just marked, because I've just looked at the resits in August, have been excellent. So I